guys, welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name is Claire and this is Polly Put the Petal On, and today I'm doing what I love best. It's a lovely spring day and I'm going to show you how to transform just a plain old evergreen Christmas wreath base into this. I absolutely love this. I've made this for Mother's Day. You'll have seen that on the thumbnail. I've made it for my mum for her front door for Mother's Day. She's going to absolutely love it. It's beautiful. Look at all those gorgeous vibrant colours. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm loving all the the purples, the pinks, the oranges, the yellows, even the blues. It's just absolutely beautiful, don't you think? And that is the Christmas wreath base that I'm talking about, and I'm just going to talk you through it and how we've arrived at this anyway. I'm super happy with it. My mum's going to be super happy with it, and I hope you enjoy the video. So I'll zip it now and I'll let you go and watch it, and yeah, come back in. Right guys, so I've been down the petal shed and I've brought up a nice little basket of colours, and there's different shapes, different textures, different colours, as I've just said. So I've got oranges, I've got hot pinks, I've got yellows, nice vibrant yellows, I've got blues or purples, I've got some lavender, I've even got some of this. Now I know that this isn't spring like, but we're just going to go with it anyway. That's more edging into summer. You know, if I'm going seasonal, and I often do want to go seasonal, so, and this is going to be a spring Mother's Day wreath for my mum for Sunday. I've even got some softer pink there as well, so we're just going to play with what we've got and make a nice vibrant wreath. I've got receding colours and I've got advancing colours. So your receding colours are your blues and your purples and your cooler tones, and your advancing colours are the colours that pop, basically, which are your warmer colours, your oranges, your yellows, your reds. The receding colours will add depth to the wreath that you're making. Right, I've got some greenery. Whoops. I've got some greenery and I'm going to pack this out, and I'm just going to show you what I'm using as my base. And what I'm using on my base is what I always use on my base, and it's a evergreen Christmas wreath base. And all I've done there is fluffed it all out. I fluffed it all out, and then I got each branch. I mean, it takes time, but if you've got a little bit of patience, that's fine. And then I've bent them in. Now I used to trim them down, because you're only using this as an armature. None of this will show. I mean, it will show on the back obviously, but it won't show on the front, because you're gonna pack it out not only with flowers, but you're gonna cover that base initially with your greenery. So yeah, you're only using it as an armature. So what I've done, and to give it a little bit more substance, is I fluffed it all out, and then I got each branch, touched each branch, and I folded it in on itself. So those flowers and that greenery has got something to hold on to when I use my glue skillet that I've got at the side of me here. It's going to hold on to anything and everything that I put in it. That's a dreadful angle, isn't it? You'll have to excuse my hair. Vanity. Right, so I'm going to tip you down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this base. Now, I don't know whether you want to watch me cover the base. I don't know, but all I'm doing is snipping off little bits and pieces like this, and I'm going to go all the way around the wreath base, and disguise that evergreen as much as I possibly can. But you don't have to disguise it too much, because don't forget, you've then got your flowers to go in with. So I think this is about a 12-inch. I think it's a 12-inch wreath base, and I got these from Hobbycraft. They had a sale on, and they were £1 each, so you can bet your bottom dollar I stocked up. So yeah, you know, I often use evergreen bases. I do it with Christmas trees too. If you've been with me for some time, you'll know that I use Christmas tree bases, and I turn them upside down, make them flat backed, and I do them as door hangers, or even an arrangement. You know, it could be a table arrangement. You can turn them on end and have them an elongated table arrangement, or you can just have a single-ended table arrangement. You know, it's entirely up to you. But that's what I do anyway. And like I say, I just use them as an armature. And the first one, my first tree that I did use was a Christmas tree that I didn't want to throw away. I'd had it since I was 18, and it was my first tree in my flat when I first got my flat, and it cost me £9.99 from Argos with the decorations and everything. And it was only a little 3-foot one. And trust me, when I used to decorate, I could make it look 5 foot, you know, because I put so much stuff on it and draped so much stuff, and filled every sparse branch and stuff. You know, it looked a lot bigger than what it was, but I never wanted to throw it away because it was, so I made it into a Christmas door hanger with 3 snowmen's hats on, and then snowflakes and baubles and ribbons and all that sort of stuff. It's in the loft, it's still there now. It's one of my favourites, because and obviously I'm not going to throw it away because it was the upside down Christmas. I just tipped it upside down, flattened the back, and then filled it with, and I will show, if I can find a picture I'll flash that up. So I'm going to crack on because we're too much yakking now and we must get on and do this. So yeah, let's get going. I think you can see, can't you? Yeah. Take the lid off that needs turning up. Should have done that before because now it's gone set a little bit. I'll come back. Right, so let's get started. Let's start putting the, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go round the centre first. And I'm going to go in the same direction. Round the centre. It's a lovely spring day here today, guys. And I hope it is for you too, wherever you are. It makes a massive difference, doesn't it? To health, to happiness. Yeah, and the planes are coming over thick and fast, which is just telling us that it's season time, isn't it? It's that season. It's very stringy, this glue. But if you do have glue strings, I've told you before, if you do have glue strings at the end of it, that you just get the hairdryer on it, unless you want to. I actually take pleasure in picking the strings off. I really do. I don't know why. So we've gone around the centre, and now we're going to go round the edge. The reason why you're going to go round your edges, guys, is because, you know, this is going to go on a door. It's going to go on my mum's door. Now, when people go in and the door swings open, you can see the side of that wreath. It's not, you know, it's not, we're not looking down on it. You know, you're going to get, it's going to be an all-round type job, you know. I think we've done that now. So I'm going to work on the inside. So I'm coming on the inside. I'm wondering whether to put a few bits of this in. And I have got some Formosa somewhere. I need to go and find it, really. And this is just a trailing plant, plastic trailing plant. It doesn't matter about it being plastic because it's going on a door, on an outside door. Well, I'm assuming that's where she'll put it anyway. Yeah, we'll add a little bit of this because it's a little bit of added interest and different leaf shape. I'm going to put too much in though. So I'm going to go for add some flowers now, guys, and I think I may start with anemones. I'm not going to put the white ones in. I'm just going to use the pink and the purple. They're my mum's favourites, anemones. Fresh, of course, but we're not working in fresh today. I trained in fresh. But it's not sustainable for me to work in fresh at the minute. So how many have we got there? We've got 3 of those, and I'll have 3 of these. And you're just going to work in a triangle if you're working in. So I'm going to put 6 around the centre, you know, the top and the centre of the top. And if you're working in, so it's 6, but it's 2 different colours. So you're going to do 2 triangles. Can you see? Triangle. Then I'm going to turn it and I'm going to do another triangle. And already we're looking good. So that's what we've got so far. So that was my and I'm not really working, I mean, okay, this is going to be my primary flower, you know, my focal flower, but I'm not really working in, because I want to, I don't normally do full wreaths, but I want to try and fill this as much as possible, really, because I've got a lot of colours to be working with. So, or we could go in with these. If I haven't got enough of these, I have down the petal shed, so I'll just go and get some more if I need to. So that's what we've got so far. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of blue in, and I know hydrangeas aren't out in spring, but that's what we've got and that's what we're using. Just a little pale, just a tiny sprinkle of pale blue. So I'm just taking the pips off the head. Let's get a little bit of orange in. I'm going to take the leaves off, so I don't want those. So this is Orange Lily of the Valley. I can't say I've ever seen Orange Lily of the Valley in real life, but just going to hold it up. Yeah. And then I think I am going to add some daisies. Hang on, let me see these. I want some sweet peas in. They'd be nice, wouldn't they? Yeah. And what I'm doing is I'm coming with them next to this purple because it's a nice contrast. Might use some more of those in a bit. Now I'm going to go pink, and I think I'm going to have some, let me see. Maybe one of these on the pink. And now I think it's time to introduce some of this orange. I'm not sure about this lily of the valley. I am sure about those daisies. They're beautiful. So let's add some more. Coming on quite nicely. I think I'm going to add some filler now in the shape of these, because yes, I've got, you know, the yellow that I've got in there is vibrant, but it's still not a lot of yellow. The best thing about these from Temu is not only have they got that little pop of colour on, but you've got that greenery as well. So that's great, isn't it? You can always put it in somewhere to I think this lily of the valley is going to have to come out. Not keen on it. Now, do I want some more orange in it? I think I do. I'm going to go with those lovely daisies. It is beautiful, as you can see. That is really annoying me, that. So I'm taking it out, so I'm going to put something else in its place. Those yellow daisies. I don't mind those little pieces that I did individually, but I just don't like the... I can maybe break them up and add them too. that's coming out, because although you do repeat matter, that's too repetitive. It's taking my eye anyway. Oh, yeah, do that. And I think we're nearly coming to the end. Did I shout down the microphone then? I'm sorry. I'm going to put some more of these in, because I've got gaps. And that is that, I think. Look in my basket. I don't think there's anything else I want to add. Oh, I've got these, haven't I? I'm not sure. I'll add one or two. So there you go, guys. It's absolutely lovely, isn't it? Like I say, my mum's she's gonna love it. All those beautiful, vibrant colours. And like I said to you, there's receding. I've done a mixture of receding and advancing, and you know, so it's got depth and it's also popping with that happiness, really. Pop in with joy. So, okay, then you take care. It's been absolutely lovely to share this space of time with you today, and I'm glad you could join me. I know flowers aren't for everybody, you know, but I hope that caught your eye, and you know, give it a go. They're so easy, really. I mean, you've just seen how I've come to arrive at that. And all right, you just look at it, and if there's something that you don't like, and especially even though you're gluing it in, you take it out. Take it out if you don't like it, or snip it out if you can't get it out because it's stuck fast with the glue. Snip it out and add something into that place where you put something, just like I did with that Lily of the Valley. You know, it was taking my eye. It was taking my eye, and it wasn't pleasing me. But I'm super happy with this now. And, you know, I really wanted to use those, but in the end, I thought, no, because it's just going to look wild, and I didn't want it to look wild. And I said that, you know, I didn't really want it to be uniform, but in the end, it's uniformed. You know, it's a process, and I didn't design that in my mind before I arrived at the table. I just knew that I wanted to use all those beautiful colours, because in spring, I am a bit of a sucker for pale pinks, yellows and blues, you know, purples, lilacs. You know, they are my three favourite spring colours to mix together, and I thought, no, I'd like to put some orange. I always associate orange with, you know, more autumn, but it's such a lovely colour to use, especially with those other colours that I've put in. Absolutely beautiful, and as you can see, there's my results. So I hope you have a little go yourself, and like I say, the majority of those flowers have come from Temu or Shein, and also I do stop by cheap shops, you know, cheap pound shops, and I pick up, not Poundland, but pound shops, and I just go outside and I scan the buckets. They've got buckets and buckets, haven't they, a pound a bunch. And I scan the best, so I'll pick up fillers from there. I think they were from a pound shop, but they're nice and they're pretty, and I thought, yeah, I'll use those. And I think they were too, but I like the vibrancy of those. So do give it a go, and like I say, I'm super, super happy with that, and I know my mum's going to absolutely love it. So that's it for this one. Do take care. I'll see you all very, very soon. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye.